Well, hello there, everyone. Hopefully, doing outstanding on this fantastic Friday. It's St. Patrick's Day, March 17th in the year of 2023. Yep, and remember, it really adds up. Yes, I'm Maskey Finance coming to you today from South Florida. And remember, as always, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a CPA, I'm not an attorney, not a nutritionist, and I'm not a doctor. Nothing like that. I'm just a basic blue collar guy who started investing a long time ago. And I've learned a lot over the years, and I'm trying to help all of you out. Yes, I want to help you to become successful in your investing life, and also with everything, every aspect of your life, especially your health. Your health and your investing life, they're intertwined. Okay? All right. So, with that being said, what do I mean by it all adds up? What do I mean? Okay, a couple things. I encourage you, if you have any rental property at all, okay? And if you don't have any rental property, hang on just a minute because I will get to something for you. If you have any rental property at all, I don't know if you have a spreadsheet you use where you may track your net worth or your mortgage payments or anything like that at all. If you do, you can look at your spreadsheet. If you don't, you can do this. I assume all of you, when you have a mortgage, your bank that you use has a website because that's pretty much every bank does. If you log into your mortgage account, at least I have mortgages now with a variety of different financial institutions, and because my mortgages have gotten sold to different ones. But if I log in, I can look, usually it's something like payment history, and I can go back a year, maybe 2 years, 18 months, whatever it might be. I forget exactly, a couple years. And so occasionally I do this because it's now been several years since I've been buying rental property. Okay? And when I do this, it's amazing to me. Because if you break down your mortgage payment, you have principal, interest, and you may have an escrow account if you have a mortgage. So that's taxes and insurance in there. Okay? I primarily look at principal and interest. And primarily I look at principal. So if I go back, maybe I go back 2 years ago, I look at how much my monthly mortgage payment was paying for principal, and I'll make a number up. Let's say it was $63 a month. Out of whatever my payment was, $63 was going towards principal, and maybe $190 was going towards interest. Okay, and I'm just making numbers up. Every month that I make this payment, that's 69, whatever I said, $63. The next month might be $63.31 that is paid towards principal. Next month might be $63.62 that's paid towards principal. Something like that. But maybe now we're fast forward 2 years later. Maybe now it's paying $67 a month towards principal. And remember, I'm just making numbers up, okay? But to my mind, I don't know how it sounds. To your mind, you might be like, well, shoot, that's only $4 more. My mind doesn't work that way. That's a negative way of looking at things. My mind looks at, it's like, wow. Every month it goes up just a little bit, and now we're at $4 more or whatever we're at, $5 more or $10 more. It makes a difference. Because I've said different times, a dollar is a dollar. Your mortgage is amortized over perhaps 15 years, 20 years, 30 years. Most investors go with 30 years, okay? So it's going to take 30 years. But as the years go on, you are paying more principal, which means you're building up more equity, which also means hopefully if prices have gone up, you own a bigger piece of the pie. You have more equity in that rental property, okay? The numbers keep adding up. And they'll keep adding up. And that means you get options as time goes on. You get options. And I'm not saying you'll do anything at all. You might not. But you could do perhaps what I did at one time is back in 2019. I sold one of my rental properties. I didn't have it that long, but I had gotten it at a good price. I had done some cheap improvements on it, and the market had gone up a bit. And I played my cards right, where when I sold it, got enough money back because I got my down payment back plus I made a profit, that I was able to parlay that into getting 4 houses. So I took one, and got 4. And I had reasons I wanted to sell that one. Okay, I didn't think it was the perfect rental property. Okay, so I made that decision. You may decide to do the same. I've also made a decision to do several cashback refinances. Same thing. Mortgages had been paid down a little bit. Prices had gone up. Some improvements were made to the properties. My equity portion was larger, and I was able to refinance. And I refinanced 2 properties, a triplex and a single family home. And I parlayed those funds into buying 9 houses. Okay, so I still kept the triplex and the single family home. I didn't sell them, I still kept them. They were cash flowing less because now my mortgage is more, but I added 9 houses. Okay, because the numbers add up. You don't have to be a numbers expert to buy rental property. Okay, but you have to realize you don't have to be. You can just look at websites and see that your mortgage, your principal is getting larger. Okay? Also, the numbers add up. If you're eating, and let's say you're like the average American, and you're eating, I forget the exact number. They've done some studies, and you can look around at what people eat. Maybe they're eating 5 to 10 plants in a week. When I say plants, it could be an apple, that's one. It could be a banana. It could be corn. It could be green beans. And so on and so on. Potatoes. I think a lot of Americans are eating maybe 5 in a week. Okay? It adds up though. If you can add a 6th, a 7th, an 8th, a 9th, a 10th, 11th, a 12th, a 13th. I eat meals now. I ate my breakfast a little bit ago. I'll tell you what I had, and I'll show you how it adds up. I had a bowl of oatmeal. Oats. That's a plant, right? Oatmeal, it's a plant. In the oatmeal, I put blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, strawberries. I put flax seeds, chia seeds, hemp seeds, and pumpkin seeds. And they were smaller servings, so maybe I don't add that up. Maybe I don't count them as 4, and that would be 9 different ones right there. I also sprinkled some cinnamon on it. I don't count that as a plant. And I also put some almond milk on it. And I put a banana in it. Okay? So if you look at the variety there, because it adds up. If you look at the variety for one meal on one day, bowl of oatmeal, I'll repeat it for you. Oatmeal with a little bit of blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, flax seeds, chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, hemp seeds, banana, with a little bit of cinnamon sprinkled on it, and some almond milk, because it adds up. I try to eat it 1 kiwi a day, maybe 2 kiwis a day. It adds up. I try to incorporate kale into my diet, not every day, but occasionally. I eat beets occasionally. I eat asparagus. I eat a variety of different peppers. Mushrooms. I eat mushrooms. I eat nuts every single day. A variety of nuts, walnuts, almonds, cashews, pistachios, peanuts, and a variety of nuts. Okay? And on and on and on. It adds up. The numbers all add up. I got some numbers back just the other day from my annual physical, my annual blood test. Just came back the other day, so it had been 14 months since my last blood test. And this was just a basic blood test. I have made some dramatic changes in my life during the past 14 months. Okay? But my numbers were always pretty decent for the most part. Okay? And they were very good again. I have low triglycerides. I have low cholesterol. This doctor, because of my age, checked vitamin B12. I was good there. They checked calcium, vitamin D. I was good in both those numbers because they add up. Okay? The older we get, they mean more. But the younger people are, there are teenagers out there now getting liver transplants because they have fatty liver disease. It's all due to their diet. There are people in their 20s and 30s and 40s getting colon cancer. It's all due to their diet. There are younger people getting heart disease. I don't think they're getting heart disease quite as much at a young age, but some do get it too. It's primarily all in their diet. Okay? So it all adds up, and it all starts with you. A dollar is a dollar. Okay? $1 doesn't mean a lot, but you put it with other dollars, collectively they add up because it all adds up. And be, as I said in a different video, be patient. Take your time. Don't be in a rush. And the final thing is, if you don't have rental property and you're saving your money up for your first down payment, if you put it in a bank that pays a good interest rate, such as Wealthfront, I have a link below, 4.55% interest. It's not the best you can find anywhere, but it's decent. I can log into my account every single day and see the pending interest accrued to that day for the month. They credit it to the account once a month. So during the month, I can see it add up. It's not a lot, but it adds up. And as I add deposits to it, the interest adds up. Okay? So keep that in mind. We all start somewhere. We all start slow. Okay? That's okay. It's not a race. It's not a race. We're all trying our best to make progress. It's the same with our health. Okay? It doesn't change overnight with your health. It doesn't change in a week or a month or maybe 6 months you see changes, but it takes time. If your body is used to eating 90% junk food, 10% real food, and you want to increase that 10% to 20 to 30 to 40, just take your time. Every week, make some changes. Just take your time because it adds up. Okay? So with that being said, Nancy's going to jump off here, get this video uploaded, and get some more stuff done. Have a great day. Maskey's signing out.